Hi, my name is Boz and welcome to my third video. So in this video I want to show you this 7-segment display that I made. So let's look at it. This 7-segment display has a translate the binary input to the 7-segment numbers. So you can have a binary input like this one that I have here and output a binary number. So let's test it. Let's click this lever. There are four inputs. One of them, like each of them, show the bits, and they will print the number. So yes, number 2. So okay, and let's so it prints 0 because all of these inputs are off. So this binary decoder is different with the others that I see. This one, this 7-segment display is different with the others that I see because this one is like you need to clear the number that you printed here and then send the number. So if I want to like send a number 1, I can't send it like here. Normal, like the other 7-segment display. I need to first clear this one and then send the other one. And also it works with power snow. It's a new block that added in 1.17 snapshots, and you can like dispense the power snow with it will dispense the power snow with these dispensers, and you will have this white like segments here. And it's a really cool thing that has been added in 1.17 snapshot, and I use it to build this one. So if I want to like print number 1, I can't just print it here. I need to like flick this lever very fast and then do it. So I want to do it here, because if you want to print the lever fast, that repeater don't let you do it. So if there is a short signal, it will like do it. It doesn't depend that which one of these lines you do it. It just needs to be a sudden change in the input, and it will just delete the message that you had here. But if that sudden change need to end in the binary input that you had, like I just changed this one and it goes in like 1000, and then it's end up in 000. So that's how you need to do it. This you can do a lot of modification into this one, into this design, and also there's a lever here at the first part of the video. You see that I flick this lever to print something. It's a switch, so when you flick this lever, you can't send any message here. Like if I do messages levers, flick this lever, there is the things here will change, but there is no output here, and you can't do anything when that lever is on, and nothing will change. So let's see how exactly this thing works. So if I flick this lever, we will teleport it here, and I just like open that 7-segment display up and let you see how it works exactly. So here we have the memory part. It's in the downer part of the 7-segment display. So the memory part is like the where the fonts of the 7-segment display will be recorded, and you have them there, like how each number will be printed in the subsegment. If it's like 8, all of them will be on. So here is the 8 number, and here is 9 with one of them is off, and you can you understand it how it works. So it uses the observers down here. It's one block in the ground, so you can't see them in the 7 seconds. So when one of these observers is updated, it's like observer line, and up there are observers that will update if that line goes on. So they will power all of these blocks up here, and when these blocks are powered, then they will power these repeaters. So here if you have a repeater, the repeater won't power, and it will it don't send a signal here. So and then if you have a signal like in the back of that segment here, it will go through a redstone repeater, and then it will power these blocks and go through a repeater or block it, and that is in the way. It will just send one signal. It's a different kind of memory, but it's fast and really easy to use. So let's look at it. If I when I put a block in the face of the observer, it will make a line of signals go on. But like that one in the end didn't have a signal. Let's do it again. Like if you look at it carefully, there is no signal in this one. You can change them like to make another kind of like numbers, or if you want to print anything else on this one, I don't know, like minus or something else that you want to print. So now let's go to the binary decoder. Binary decoder is the hardest part of this 7 segment. It has actually two parts, that upper part and the actual binary decoder. So the binary decoder work like that. You have an input and the binary number, and it will go on this line of repeaters. Each of them is 1 bit, and it will check that if your binary decoder is the one that it's programmed for, it will turn off this RSL line up here. So it depends on your binary number, and it will turn on one of these output depending on your binary number. It has a little bit of inconsistency. It's like turn on and off when you want to print. When you activate another number, it will be on for like little. It will be on for a moment, and then it will go off. But in that in that moment, the other one is on too. So it has a little bit of problem like that. And this upper part that I'm jumping on it is exactly for that. Here we have a redstone torch that will be deactivated when the signal is on, and we have a observer that is looking at it. So when this signal change, the observer will update, and it will send a signal to this. It will power this one and this block, and the repeaters will take some time and take some add some delay on it, and then will power this piston. So they are all 4-tick repeaters, so it adds a lot of delay. And down here we have the output of that repeater that will power this redstone, and then power these repeaters. They're all 1-tick because we don't want to like have a delay down here, and then it will power these blocks. And if the like when this block comes down, this signal is on, it will give an output here. So you can put anything that you want, like exactly here, and when the signal is on, that will be output. But there is a problem because our memory work with observers. We have observers here that we need to send a signal, and if you want to like send, if you want to connect this resistance line to that observer, it will detect it when it turn on and off. So we need to like make this output like a lever, that when a signal when it the signal is outputted, it doesn't turn off, and we have the signal till it's the other signal comes in and turned off. So here it is a T flip-flop, and it works like this. When you changes the button into the lever. So if you have input here, it will first power this piston, and this one will send this observer down, and it will give a 1-tick pulse to that piston, and and when a 1-tick pulse goes into the piston, it will spit out its block, and it will be a 1-tick pulse. So like if I turn on the observer, turn on the piston, it will, like you see that it will just only be a, that one broke. So if I turn on the piston, it will have a 1-tick pulse, and it will only if there is an observer here, it will only give a 1 pulse output. It doesn't send two outputs. So it's like translate the resonance signal into the observer signal. If I turn it on, it will send the output here, and that output, it goes into the memory. So let's look at it. Yeah, it's a signal. So this one sticks to the binary decoder and do its job and turns that resonance signal into the observer signal that we have down here. Then when the memory prints the character that you want, it will have the character here. But our display works with observers too, like the binary decoder and memory. So it needs to be translated, and also we need to turn the semisignal on and off. So I don't do those two things in one in this thing here. So here we have the piston line that if it's extend, it will be in front of these repeaters that they are exactly here at the output of the memory, and if they are extended, the repeaters can't power these piston arms, and they can't power these pistons here, so the output can't go into the display. And also these pistons are another T flip-flop. It's exactly like that one there, but it's I changed the direction of it. It looked upward, and it will push this observer into this piston, and this piston will output the block into these observers here. And the display may look a little bit confusing, but it's just simple. It's very simple because there are just observer lines that connect the this output to these dispensers here, and they're like simple lines, but a little bit like go into each other, and it maybe look a little bit hard. Like if you look at this one, it will update here, and it will send the signal down here, and then another observer line will get that signal, go up here, and it will update this one. This one will update these two ones, and they will update these three observers here, and then there will be these dispensers will like get this parasnow in, and it will be deleted. So let's look at it. If I like place something here, it's very fast, and it will like delete the segment up here. So I think you get exactly how it works, but it's also very it can be modified a lot, and I have some of the biggest of best of that mods of this 7 segments that I put here. So this one has a interesting thing. Here we have a clear lever. If you like send a number here, like number 1, I think this lever is on. If we send a number, and if numbers go here, like it's number 1, and we want to clear it, we just flick this lever very fast, and it will just deactivates the rest repeater line, and it clears the number here, and it will just deactivate all of the lines, so there is no problem for deleting it. Here we have another modification. So I change it to turn on and off these lamps instead of parasnow. So the parasnow have some problems because it works with dispensers. They are not really consistent. Sometimes they will like do some odd things. So this one I think is better for consistency, but it doesn't look good as they are. So we can send a number here, and like number 1 again. Oh, that one is. Let's turn this off, and let's send number 1. So no, we have 0, and it will be like, okay, it send 0 and 1 together, and it makes C. There's no problem here, but if you look at them, they have a nice animation. As you see here, they all turn on and off in a like smooth animation that will give a good feeling. But like this one, you may think that they're lit up, but they're not. Actually, if you look at here, they are flashing, and they're flashing very fast. The redstone lamp in Minecraft works in an odd way. It has a one tick delay to turn off. Actually, it's like a real world, because the lamps, the old school lamps, has a delay to turn off because they hit an element. Okay, It's turning on and off very fast, and you may think that it is lit up, it's lit on, but it isn't actually. It is updating very fast. The game says that is lit on, but we have here that this observer is sending very fast signals into it. So okay, it's a nice modification, and it's very more consistent that it's no pattern like 7 segments, but this is good too. So here we have a wall. No, it's not a wall. Let's check that this one is off. Okay, so that's the number. It's the number 2, I think. So let's see. I like this one. It's a little like it's flush to the wall, and you can put it in your like base, and it's, I don't know, it counts something. It's cool because like it has pistons as extend and send the blocks out of the wall. It works like the other ones, but its wiring is different because we have the like observer here, and we need to translate it into these pistons. It isn't very complicated. It just like when one of these like, let's see which of them. This redstone block will go in, and it will turn off all of these repeaters, and all of these pistons will go in, and it will turn off the segment. So that is the, like, I think the one that I most liked, and it adds up to the like the it has up like 3 or 4 blocks to the 7 segment, but this is not a lot. And this one is very interesting. So it translates hex numbers into the 7 segments. So hex work like in 16 digits. So you have 1 to 9, and then after 1 to 9 you have A to F. So there's sorry, we have 0 to 9, and we have A to F. So this is 16 numbers, and it prints the numbers into the like the 7 segment, and this is off. So here we have 6 of them added into the 6 of these lines added into the like 7 segment, and they are like the added fonts, because as I said, you can't change the how it like sends a number into it. So I changed them, so it's send a letter into the 7 segment, like A, B, C, D to F, and there are like added fonts into the like 7 segment. So let's flick this lever and see what comes out. Maybe not. Oh, it's like B, and it's it's lowercase, and they are not all of them. They are not lowercase because the 7 segment you can't. In the 7 segment you can't do a lot. Some of them are lowercase, and some of them are uppercase. Like E and A and F are I think uppercase, and the other ones are lowercase. So let's delete it. I think this one, and let's send another one. Like a number, I think it will be. It will send numbers from like, yes, 1 to 9, and also A to F. So I said that the snow this snow pattern mechanic have a problem because this example, it will not be this awful, but sometimes some of these pixels some of these dispensers don't dispense their snow pattern, and after a lot of time of sending the numbers, it will be some problems like this one, that you need to come here and manually fix them. So if you have something that you can't reach it, or it is hard to modify it, it's better to use the lamp one like this one, or if you have a it's in the place that you can change it, there is no problem. You can use the snow pattern one and change it like this if one of the segments have a problem. So I think this video is ended, and I hope to see you later. And also the word download will be in the description. Goodbye.